Oh, that's going to be great.
Yeah.
I'm definitely excited for that.
I think I'm going to live there.
Are you going to be allowed back at school after that?
I mean, I'm vaccinated, so
Yeah.
if they don't let me back, my mom's sending an email. That's very
The Jewish mother. The Jewish mother right there. I love it. Hey guys, so today on the show we have at StinkyAsher, and we are so excited. This kid's amazing. I mean,
First off,
absolutely.
Yeah, incredible name. He said the name and I was just like, okay, this guy's gonna be fucking hilarious. I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't know your stuff before this. For some reason my For You page doesn't want to show me your stuff, but I'm glad I know it now because it's fucking hilarious. But yeah, welcome to our show.
Where did you get your name actually?
Well, welcome to our show.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So yeah, let's start there.
Yeah, where did you get the name?
Okay, so a little secret. My account used to have a worse name. I think StinkyAsher is like more mild. It used to be called Stinky Rat TikTok, which is like and the reason I came up with that name was because when I got TikTok in like 2018, the new updated version, I tried to come up with the worst, just literally the worst name I could think of. So Stinky Rat TikTok is what happened, right? That was the first thing I chose. And then I went viral within the first month that before you could change names, because it takes a month before you can change a name. So I'm like, I'm just going to keep it. And then ultimately I decided okay, I'm going to change that to StinkyAsher just because it's more professional and shorter.
Yeah,
my name
definitely.
In it. I didn't like being called Stinky Rat in the streets. So
I mean,
that's fair.
Yeah, they're both great names, to be honest with you. I'm
a big fan.
I like them both of them. Yeah.
So how did you get your start on TikTok?
So I've always loved just kind of putting myself out there. I tried to get famous on Vine in elementary school and middle school. And then tried that with Musically too. That didn't work out. And then I saw some videos of compilations of TikToks that seemed pretty funny. And so I decided, after actually this kid in my grade posted a TikTok, and then I was like, oh, okay, he's kind of cool. So that means I won't get made fun of if I post a TikTok, because I was kind of nervous about that. So then I just made a couple videos as a joke, not trying to be famous. I think that was the big difference this time with every other time. I just did it to show my drama class, honestly, because I thought it was funny. They didn't think it was funny, but I did. And so I did a couple of them, a couple videos, started off once every 3 days. And then one of them got 1,000 likes pretty early on. And I was like, oh, that does give me a rush. That was fun. So I started to post more regularly. Horrible content. Literally, I would just shit post. I don't know if I can say that here, but
you can say whatever you want.
Okay. And eventually, after my second week, I came to school the next morning, and this kid who was a senior, I was a junior at the time, came up to me and was like, hey, why are you on this meme page? And I was like, what? And so more and more people started coming up to me, different people I didn't know, saying I'm on meme pages everywhere. And the video I had posted that the night before was everywhere. And I checked TikTok and it was viral, and I had gotten 10,000 followers from it. And then it just spiraled from there.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's incredible. That's kind of been the story lately with everyone that we've been interviewing, is they went to bed or something and they woke up and they just had all these views and stuff like that. It must have been such an insane feeling, to go to school or be, wow, that's gotta be crazy.
What did your friends in school think of it, and your family and all that when you first started going viral?
The first video that I went viral for was me doing a dramatic reading of the pie song, which I don't know if you guys know that song. It's literally just I baked you a pie. Oh boy, what flavor? And I just said it dramatically. So the reason I was being posted on meme pages was to make fun of me, because people thought I was being it was a total joke, but people thought I was serious. So my first reaction was tell everyone I know, this is a joke. I am not like this. I did not mean to make this dramatic. And then, my family was entertained, obviously, because they're oh, this is so funny that, they know how much I really wanted to go viral back in the day. So they're okay, I kind of like this. But after I started, getting more into TikTok, they actually were no, you have to focus on school. What if college sees this, stuff like that? So they banned me for a minute. So my parents didn't post. Yeah.
Well, you talked about Vine before, right? Did you ever have it? I know, obviously, probably not to the level that you did with TikTok, but did you ever have any level of success with Vine, or was that kind of just
I actually bought followers and likes on Vine, so
Ah.
I think that tells you my success. I remember like stealing my dad's credit card and just like buying some followers. So
I'm sure
I did
he
not.
appreciated that.
Oh yeah. Oh, afterwards, yeah. I had a flip phone for all of 8th grade because of my spending.
Oh my gosh. Well, we all have a good story about stealing our dad's credit cards and buying something we're not supposed to buy, right?
Oh, definitely. Absolutely. A lot of your videos, especially in the beginning and even moving forward, was with, is it your sister?
Mm-hmm. My sister's in a lot. Yeah.
So clearly you guys have a good relationship.
Yeah. She's like 4.5 years younger. I'm a freshman in college. She's a freshman in high school.
Okay.
But she really likes my TikTok. So she asks to be in a lot. And I also ask her to be in some, because like if I need like a little dummy to like push around, like she's always there.
I'm sure her friends are all obsessed with you. Yeah, I'm sure.
What'd you say?
I said I'm sure her friends are all obsessed with you too.
Oh, I've gotten a couple of her friends have asked me to make videos with them, but I don't mind that.
Speaking of your sister, right? Are you guys are you like typically like this around your sister, like this kind of like crazy persona, or is this actually a persona?
I actually would say it's worse around my sister. I'm so weird with my family, and my sister gets it from me too. She's like even weirder than I am. But a lot of like over the top, like my TikTok account, I'm definitely like that in real life. I'm not faking that.
So not even just with family, just like in general, that's how you are.
In general, yeah. Sometimes I have to tone it down when I'm meeting new people, but eventually I become a little bit weird.
Can we be friends? Because I feel like I need that kind of person in my life.
Yeah,
I mean, you're pretty weird, Jake.
Yeah, I am pretty weird. I'll be honest.
I love that energy.
So you said you're a freshman in college. If you don't mind, like, where do you go to school?
I go to the University of Pennsylvania.
Awesome, Upenn.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think that's a sports school, right? I don't know.
No, so like another reason, because I wanted to go to the school since like literally freshman year. So my mom like was really hard on me on my TikTok account, making sure everything I posted was like age appropriate and all that stuff. So for a while, like when I didn't post a lot in high school, I was like really studying hard and trying to get good grades.
That's great. What are you studying at Upenn?
Not entirely sure yet. Probably communications, and then minors in consumer psychology and cinema studies, because I want to go in the entertainment industry.
I think you belong there.
Yeah, I was gonna say I couldn't see more of a fit for you than that. Are you like more of someone who wants to kind of be like a writer or like behind the scenes, or someone who wants to be like kind of like in front of the camera or like in whatever? I
would say like both in a way. I really like creative writing. Like obviously I write all my own ideas. I like have a whole notes app on my phone of like so many hundreds of TikTok ideas. I love that aspect, but I also really like acting. I acted in high school. Senior year actually directed a play.
Very cool.
I'm not doing acting in college yet. I'm actually not in any clubs, but that's another story. But hopefully like I'll start to join some like acting stuff, because I want to get back into that.
Yeah, I think that would be also another great fit for you. Scott is actually an actor.
I was. I don't act much anymore, but I tend to work behind the scenes in theater.
He's being modest.
Cool.
Being modest. He's a great actor.
I work off Broadway right now with the only show that's running, but
that's really cool. I love Broadway and off Broadway shows, but I love that.
We need more of them. We need more of them back.
Mm-hmm.
So there is something that I did want to ask you about, because we did notice that you do have a very long history, by far the longest history on TikTok that we've probably seen at this point in general. So you must have started before, like predating TikTok, right?
Yeah. So I first started posting on what is now TikTok. It was called Musical.ly in like 8th grade. I don't know, maybe 7th grade. I don't remember. But at first it was literally just because I saw people getting famous from it. And I was like, I want to be famous. And like the content I made back then is so cringy and it's horrible to watch, but I leave it up there on my account. I was also mortified when like, because I took a year break from, or like over a year break from Musical.ly, because like everyone was making fun of me for it, as they should. And then when I got back, when I started posting on TikTok, I realized like all of my videos were still there, and I was so embarrassed at first. I like deleted a couple, but then I'm like, honestly, it's kind of funny. So I leave it up there, and if people want to take the time to scroll all the way down through my account, like they can be rewarded with all those really cringy videos of me.
I was rewarded with that. I scrolled all the way back.
Is there a cringiest video that you can think of that you're just like, I wish I deleted it, but I'm not going to go all the way that far back right
Confidence right now. Confidence.
I remember I went through a phase where I would like go to sleep late in middle school, which is probably like 12 o'clock. And I remember, because my family goes to sleep early, I remember one time I like snuck into my bathroom at like 12 o'clock because I was not supposed to be on my phone past, a certain time. And I stuck my phone into the bathroom, and I'm wearing like underwear and a t-shirt. And I made like a serious, like sad video where I set up my camera and I like pretended it was like a dramatic song. And I like pretended like I was like in a bad place and like fake tears. And I don't remember. I think that was one of them that I deleted, but like that video like haunts me.
So you were an emo kid in that video.
I mean, I was attempting to be, yeah.
Did you? So a lot of your early on videos, especially for the TikTok, like not musically, I don't think, but a lot of them were lip sync videos, and also a lot of videos where you would mimic what the duet you were doing, what they were doing.
Yes.
What was the inspiration for those? I mean, they're so funny.
Thank you. That was the whole, so TikTok over the years, I've seen so many changes just with the content on the app. When I first got it in 2018, October to like early 2019, like January, February, the entire app was just those duets and lip syncing videos. And it was kind of mean, and I'm really happy I don't make that content anymore, but there was like certain people everyone would just pick on because they would do certain things and you would just duet them. Like my videos were not really that original. I was honestly doing what everyone else was doing. But I like discovered some people to like pick on. But I mean, like, I would never try to be too mean. And obviously like some people ask me to like, hey, maybe you should delete this. I'm like, okay, yeah, I probably should. But over time, like the content has just changed. So it used to be just like everyone doing duets. And I mean, it's like really fun. I do miss it sometimes, but I like where my count is now a lot better.
Yeah, I feel like as, we grow, I feel like our social media accounts follow that too. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that you're a good representation of that. I mean, you were just a kid when you first started. So obviously it's going to grow and get better. But I mean, you're definitely putting out unique and original stuff now for sure.
No, thank you.
And it's definitely caught on.
Mm-hmm. I just feel like now TikTok content is in a better place than it was back then.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I mean, there's something for everybody, and that's one of the reasons why we do this is because there's so many different types of people, different niches, and different worlds, and it's so interesting to talk to them. And yours happens to be comedy, and it's absolutely hilarious.
Thank you.
Okay, so you're a funny guy, right? So that's kind of your thing as a TikToker. What is like your For You page? I know you mention your For You page a lot in your stuff, but it's usually like kids doing whatever. But like. Like if you were to like summarize what your For You page is, like mainly like the top 3 things, what are they?
I would say the first is like other POV videos, point of view, comedy, stuff like that. And this is fairly recent. The number 2 one, I started playing League of Legends like a lot. So I'm just getting a lot of like video game content, which I honestly like, I don't complain. I watch them, I'm not gonna lie. And then the third is probably like really funny, like Snapchat videos, like of a funny memory they had, or like something embarrassing happened to someone. Although it used to be, I don't remember what era this was, but like there was an era, I think last summer, where TikTok For You pages, like there was like deep alt TikTok and like alt TikTok and straight TikTok. Like I don't really hear those labels anymore, but it was definitely like the randomest, like funny, weird videos with like grainy textures, horrible audios. Like it was so weird.
It was like the awkward teenage phase for TikTok.
Right.
Like, just needed to get through
like,
that.
If someone like didn't know me, they would like think like I was like summoning a witch or something. Like like the videos were so weird. They're like literally witch chants. Like that was every video.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I don't think I was around for that side of TikTok, but
no, definitely not.
I'm glad I wasn't.
Yeah.
I think both of us started. Yeah, I think both of us started at the pandemic.
Yeah.
When the pandemic started.
Yeah, the pandemic for sure.
Got it.
Well, actually, speak about that. Have you seen like a higher turnout with your videos since the pandemic started, or has it kind of been constant? Because you hit 1 million views long before the pandemic, right?
Yeah, I hit 1 million followers in 2019.
Followers, yeah.
Yeah. I hit in October of 2019, I hit 1 million. And from October to, I want to say like the beginning of the pandemic, it was really slow. Like my growth was very, very slow. And that can be really, really frustrating just as a creator. Cause like everything's so dependent on views and followers and likes. And like, I try to not be in that headspace anymore, but like back then, like you could see it in my videos, like my content was worse because of how unmotivated I was and how frustrated I was. And then once the pandemic started, we were forced home. Schools were not in. So I had a lot more time to like think about my videos and my content. And I realized like, I kind of want to start making better videos. So I would say it took a little bit for them to start gaining traction again. But they started moving really quickly. Like end of summer, I noticed a huge leap in my videos and my content. And honestly, like, when I moved into college this semester in January, from January until now, my followers doubled. So it was like the biggest leap I've ever had.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure because I mean everyone's home. What else is there to do? You know, like everyone's on their phone already. But like now that there's a pandemic going on, like really, what the fuck is there to do?
Yeah,
you know,
it's become a daily ritual for me.
Yeah,
it's just scrolling through.
Right, and at the same time, like, it's also worse because there's other people that are now posting videos all the time because again, what else are we going to do? So it's a good thing and a bad thing.
But I think a lot of people, I don't know when exactly you got your little blue check mark that everyone loves. But if it was before the pandemic, a lot of people that joined probably found people with the blue check marks and started following them because they're like, oh, these guys are already here. They're doing it the right way.
Right.
And I think that probably helped as well for you. It kind of took away the competition aspect of it.
Yeah, in a way. I got verified like 2019 summer at like 400K, like even before I hit 1 million. So, because back then it was a lot different. I was like one of the, like, I guess staples of the app of the new era of TikTok, like me and like a couple other of my friends. So that I've actually made through TikTok.
Oh, that's awesome.
So speaking of college and you being in your dorm, right? I gotta ask: is the Miranda Cosgrove poster in your college dorm or is it at home?
No, that's the remains of it.
No,
it's actually on my floor. It's on my floor right there.
What happened?
I haven't picked it up. It fell, and I just didn't pick it up ever. So, but it's a good purchase. I'm very happy with that purchase. I don't think my teachers were because I set it up with my Zoom. This is my Zoom spot. So like the teachers would
Wait, are you Zoom? Okay, so you're Zooming. You're at school in your college dorm, but you're still on Zoom.
Yep. Every single class.
That's so weird. Yeah. That's so weird. I didn't know that.
Even like last semester, we were not on campus at all. So campus just opened up and we have very strict rules. Like we can't go in anyone's dorms. No one can come. Yeah. No one can come over. Like you have a little pass system on your phone to like get into buildings. You have to get tested twice a week. It's like a lot, but
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I got tested one time and that dagger that they shove all the way up your nose. My girlfriend got tested. Okay, so I'll say my girlfriend got tested first, and she was like, "Oh, it was nothing. It was fine." And I'm like crying. I'm like bawling my eyes. I'm like, "No, they just dug into my freaking brain."
Yeah.
And then she got tested again, and she was like, "All right, I understand what you're saying now. Like, I guess the first guy didn't do it well. I can't imagine getting tested twice a week."
We have actually a spit one. Please spit in a cup.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Except if you get red passed, meaning like you come into contact with someone or you have symptoms, you have to get the nose one. It's
right, of course.
Okay.
I've been tested over 20 times. It's cake to me now.
Before that, I was tested like 20 times. So it's not bad for me anymore. But
have you had like access to like getting vaccinated and stuff? Or
yes, I actually am fully vaccinated.
Oh, nice. Me too.
Us too.
Yeah. It's nice, but like the school doesn't like
care.
No, they do care. So actually I can't get red passed, which means you have to be in your room quarantined for 2 weeks. Like that can't happen to me anymore, but like I still can't go in other people's rooms or
that's wild to me. That's the whole college experience right there.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like really, because when you see other people doing it and like other people going out at night and doing fun things, it's like really I see like morally conflicting, because it's like you want to make friends, but at the same time, like, the right thing to do is to not go out and not do those things.
Yeah.
So it's like hard to know what to do.
Do you have a roommate?
I don't. We're not allowed.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Do you
No
know
one
anybody
has any
who
roommates.
Do you know anybody who like breaks the rules without like ratting anyone out? Do people they just go out and
Of course. Yeah.
what is like the repercussion of that?
So I have friends that have been kicked off campus. I have friends that have multiple warnings, because what happens if you go in someone's dorm, you get a warning. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Like just like an email. Then if you go in someone else's dorm again, I don't know what happens then. I've never had a warning, but I have people that have gotten like 3 warnings, have had to call the school, have had to email them. Like, I think the worst that can happen is you get kicked off campus.
I mean, what does it matter? You're not seeing your friends anyway. Like, there's really, I'd be like, all right, now I don't have to pay for a dorm.
Right.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
I think that this is what we should do when the pandemic ends. Anyone who missed out on the college experience, they all get to live in a dorm for like a year, and they just get to live the college life. I feel like I think that's fair, right?
For free.
I would do it right now if I could.
I would do it now too. Honestly.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I thought of that pre-pandemic, and I'm like, I would just love to like, I don't know, live like in a dorm again. Like, I only did it for 2 years out of my college career.
I've never done it.
And like, it was fun, you know? There was times where I like, not now, but like just after college, I was like, oh, I miss that.
Yeah. I want to get us back to TikTok a little bit, because obviously there's so much to talk about with TikTok. I want to talk about some of my personal favorite videos of yours.
Okay.
The I'm Jewish drawing video.
Oh my, wait, that was like so long ago, right?
Yeah.
I died. I'm Jewish as well, but just I didn't know what you were doing the whole time. And then of course the thing the video you duetted came up with this like beautifully drawn picture of Jesus, and yours is just the Star of David, and you wrote "I'm Jewish" as in. Nope, I can't do this.
I remember that one. That just like maybe have a memory. Yeah. I also like that video was kind of strategic in a way, because one, like I did it to be funny, but also because like I want my followers to know that I'm Jewish. So occasionally I slip it in there.
Hey, Jewish pride, it's good.
Right.
Another video, or actually a series, because I think there was at least 2, but the conspiracy theory formulas.
Oh yeah.
With the college admissions scandal, and then the Miranda Cosgrove as Michael Jackson. How did you even come up with these?
Okay, this is a little secret. I haven't told anyone this. So, TikTok back in the day has this thing called like the ambassador program, where they like reach out to, I guess, growing accounts. They found me in like January 2019, really early on, and they like partner with you with a manager, and the manager works at TikTok and like calls you every week to help you out with your account. And the manager told me that they're like, okay, we see a trend in these like conspiracy math videos. Like you should try it out. And I was like, what? Like, that's crazy. So she sent me a couple examples, and I was like, okay, I'll give it a try. Like, this is a TikTok person telling me to do this. So I thought of like, random things. You just think of random coincidences to link them. And like, I followed her advice, and like it went viral and was my most liked video at one point. So that's why there's a couple of those videos up there.
Okay, I have to give you so much credit for taking something that has literally nothing to do with you at all, and what your brand is and what you do, and making it one of the funniest things. Like, you turned it into what I feel like is your brand, and that's really hard to do. So good job with that.
Thank you. Yeah, I always try to like more in the past than I do now, but like I try to find trends on TikTok and like turn it to make my own.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how you play the game, right?
Right.
That's how you win the game.
Right. It's honestly a science. Like, there's a whole, I'd like spend a long time figuring out what's trending, what isn't. There's a lot more work, I think, that goes into making TikToks than people think.
Oh yeah. I mean, especially all the people we've talked to, they're posting daily. They're just working so hard to create the best content, and it's become a job for so many people.
Yeah. And I think, like, for me, that's one of the reasons I'm not in. I mean, I'm in some clubs, but like I'm not in like a big club that spends a lot of time, because TikTok does take up a lot of time for me. Lately, it's been a little bit hard to post. I've been feeling a little unmotivated, and like a rule that I told myself to just like keep myself mentally healthy is just like if you're unmotivated, just like don't post for a day.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
give you the day off. What's the worst that can happen? And so, like, but there's days where I'm like, okay, I have 2 hours to spare, like before going out, or like if I'm going out to dinner with my friends, I'll be like, we have to go at a certain time because I have to get into video before then. Like, so it does impact, like I have to schedule in times during my day to come up with videos and to post them. So
Can I ask, do you you don't have to answer this, but are you still managed by that person from TikTok?
we got swapped out. So there's a new one now, but I've never contacted them. So
Okay.
it's been like a year and I haven't. So no, I'm not managed by
No, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense, but I mean, it's
Right.
still works. So
They used to send like these cute little packages, like for holiday.
Really?
Yeah, I have like a bunch of t-shirts, like mugs, tie-dye outfit stuff. So I technically am still on their like mailing list, but I have not received any packages in a long time. But I still get some emails. So I get like emails like telling me some new features that are going to come out soon.
Oh, that's
Oh,
awesome.
cool.
I don't know if
Yeah.
I'm allowed to like say what.
You don't have to
nothing's
say
big, but,
them.
like,
I'm sure they're great, but
yeah.
So speaking of like obviously more TikTok questions, but are there any you said that you focus a lot on like creating things like when you have time and stuff like that. Is there anything in your drafts that you have like ready to go that like you're like, I don't know if I should post this, or I'm gonna save this for a rainy day? Like, do you do that, or are you someone who kind of just does it on the fly?
Yeah, actually sad story, my other phone like broke. I had over 1,000 drafts on it. I actually still do have those drafts, but it's on like my phone that like is glitchy all the time, so I really can't access them. But none of the drafts are like things I would post, because what I always find myself doing is if I have a creative spree and I'll come up with like 3 ideas in a day, like I just want to post all of them. Like I really, it pains me to wait. I can't do it. So I just that's probably not a good thing. Like I probably should be spacing stuff out, but if I come up with a video, I will post it the day I come up with it.
I mean, it seems like it works for you, so
it definitely works
Yeah.
for you. One of the other videos that it's come up a bunch is the hair clip nails. They show up a lot.
Yeah.
And it was funny. I had to watch the video a few times to actually figure out what was on your nails.
Yeah.
But where did that come from? Like, did you just like do that as a kid? Because I've totally done like stuff like that as a kid.
I like don't even remember where it came from. I remember my sister was wearing them in her hair, and like I just put one on my finger and I was like nail, and then I like put a bunch on, because there was at the time like when I started posting the hair clip nail videos, there was a time where it was like people making fun of old musicallys where you like moved around your phone like this. And so I started doing that with the nails on, because like people in old music, like on Musical.ly used to have nails. So then that sort of like sparked, like it was really, I feel like really impactful. And I like did not expect that at all. Like people would start to buy the stuff and like wear them on their nails too. And I would see it everywhere.
So tell us a little more about you. And like, I obviously you said TikTok takes up a lot of your time, but what are like the hobbies or things you love to do, love to watch, anything like that you just enjoy doing?
So in high school, I was a competitive rower.
Wow.
Yes.
That's hard.
Actually, I rowed for 7 years, completely year round. I went to 3 summer rowing camps over at Sleepaway. I tried to get recruited for college. That took up like basically all my time. Like I would come home from rowing practice and then make my videos in high school. And then when the pandemic hit, that stopped. And so lately I just haven't been rowing, but I want to get back. I think I want to get back into it. I hope my mom doesn't see this because she'll like force me, but it has to come from me. If she forces me, I won't do it. But so maybe rowing in the future. And then I'm obsessed with horror movies, like just all things like horror. I love horror movies. So like,
me too. What's your favorite?
Hereditary.
Okay, I guess I need to watch that.
I love it. I highly recommend it. Hereditary, Train to Busan.
Wow, you are a horror buff.
Yeah, I've seen so many. It's embarrassing how many I've seen, but horror movies I love. I also love like comedy. Not really stand-up comedy, which is like weird. I haven't really given that a shot, if I'm being honest. My parents tried to get me into that, but like I don't know why I should probably get into that, because there's a stand-up comedy club here, and I was like thinking about it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. And then also, I really don't even know what my hobbies are anymore. I feel like the pandemic like ruined everything.
It did.
And acting. Like I really I like acting a lot.
Did you act in? You said you acted in high school. Did you do like the musicals and all that?
So in middle school, I was Uncle Fester in the Addams Family.
Yes.
Oh my
That
God.
was
Yes.
so fun, like so much fun. I had like fake legs, like I flew in the sky. Like that was so much fun. And then in high school, rowing took up all my time, so I could only act in like little short plays. But senior year, I directed a full length show.
What was that show?
It was a horror show. It was called Children.
That's awesome.
It was really fun. Like the audience screamed, so I thought it was good.
Children are the scariest fucking beings on the entire planet.
Yeah,
They really are.
I made sure because we got to like cast people. Like I made sure I casted like the scariest people that could be like. It was so good.
How did you base that on looks? What did you base that on?
No, so obviously it was a little biased because I knew I was in the acting world, so I knew all the because I did theater, so like in school, so I knew all the kids. So like I knew which kids could like if they got mad, like I don't know what I knew which kids could yell, like I knew which kids like could snap. So I casted those ones.
Good choices.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Good choices. So I actually wanted to ask you something that we kind of pivoted away from before. We spoke about your drafts, but do you read comments a lot? Are you like a big comment reader?
So I read comments. I would say I have a whole like little strategy, like not a strategy, but like a little ritual I do. So I post a video, I don't look at it for 4 minutes. Then I look at the video. Then I read the initial comments, see like how the reception is of the video. Cause sometimes like it's not good. So I just want to make sure that's good. And then I won't check it again until like the 28-minute mark. I mean, obviously it's not perfect every time, but like I always happens to be like 28 minutes. So from 28 minutes to like 32 minutes, like I'll check the video again, read the comments. And then after an hour, I check, because you can tell if a video is going to go viral by the first hour. So by the first hour, I check it again, and then I will maybe check back at the comments, but then I don't really read them after that.
Right.
So,
well, you probably get a flood of them.
Yeah, there's, I mean, like, and also a part of the reason I don't read comments is because if I'm getting, thousands of comments a day, I'm sure some of them are negative, and you just don't want to be filled with like
negativity.
But I will say, like, I've had a really good run. Like I don't see hate comments a lot. So that's been like really nice to see, like my followers like leave nice comments most of the time.
I have to ask about one specific video because I'm pretty sure it's both of our favorites. And I'm going to preface this with the fact that we're both singers.
Okay.
So the video of you as like pretending to be a child singing for their family is by far one of the funniest things I've ever seen, not just on TikTok, because it was so relatable. And that was me as a kid, 100%. And the moment you faced the wall, I lost it. And for those who don't know, please go and watch this video. It's absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, that's also stemmed from personal experience. Because I did musical theater, I also quickly found out I couldn't sing. But when I thought I could sing, my parents would make me sing for them at like family events and stuff. And I would do all of those things. Like it was totally all from personal experience. In the wall part, I came up with it. I was on FaceTime with my friend because like what I'll do is I'll like relay like a video idea to a friend. So I was on FaceTime with a friend and I was like kind of like because also a way that I make my videos is like I'll come up with the idea, not the scenes in the idea. And then I will get up there and I'll just hit start and like I will improv. And then some things stick, some things don't. So before I was about to hit the thing, I was just like, oh my God, I have to face the wall. Like that is something so many kids do.
Yeah.
So I found a way to like make it fit in because I knew I wanted that element. So I found a way to make it fit into the video.
That's perfect. I mean, I did community theater growing up from like 8 years old to probably 21, something like that. And every time there was a family event, my family would be like, sing for us.
Yeah.
I would be so scared and nervous to sing for 8 people.
Yep.
But had no problem performing for 1,000.
Right.
Ever.
I don't know what it is because I mean when I was Uncle Fester I had to do many solos. So you
sang to the moon.
like perform like lip syncs on stage in front of my entire school and teachers. I had no issue doing that. It's just when like the second my mom asked me to sing, I'm like, no, can't do that.
Exactly.
And of course, you got to yell at them for filming.
Yeah. Yeah. All the time. Maybe that's a Jewish thing. I don't know.
It probably is.
So I feel like a lot of your humor is based on like situational humor. Is that are the lot of the
and
things
the POVs
and stuff like that, are a lot of those things that you base like your videos off of, or do a lot of them come from like you said before, real life experiences, or sometimes are they just like random thoughts?
Yeah, I would say 95% are from my life experiences. I mean, like, and also it's kind of like a strategy too, because I know if something that like I've experienced in elementary school, like chances are other kids have also experienced the same thing. So I try to like post videos that I feel like is universal. So more and more people will like go and view it and share it and stuff like that. So I base almost everything off of stuff that's happened to me in my life, or a story I know of a friend, or literally like a lot of my videos are based off of my friends even. And they like will like be like, Asher, you did not need to do this to me right now. Like they'll send me the video and they're like, I hate you. So but yeah, it all stems from me, basically.
Well, like the middle school drama one was also very relatable, because every time you're in middle school, it's like, you have a crush on him? I'm gonna go tell him. No, I'm gonna go tell him.
Yeah. So
and it was always that like secrecy and all that. It's great.
And it was also such an embarrassing. Because I had Musical.ly. Like, what kid has Musical.ly in middle school? Like, I was so embarrassing when I was younger. So also a lot of videos are like from like literally things that I did because of I just was like crazy. So put myself in like the worst situations ever, which is it helped me in the long run. It's also my college essay. So
that's perfect.
There you go.
I'm sure they love that because it's so different.
Yeah, especially because when I applied to college, it was early 2019, and like TikTok was not really a thing. So I was like, let's just run with it. And so my parents ultimately, because they banned me at first, oh my God, I remember this whole fight we had. She's like, my mom's like, you need to stop posting videos. Like, you can't get into college like that. And I was like, really? Ask my school. And my mom was like, I will. And so she emailed the school and we set up a whole meeting with every guidance counselor in my high school. And they actually all said I should keep posting. And so my mom was defeated and I won that fight. And ever since then, my parents have been like so supportive of it and help me write my college essay, and like are helping me find internships this summer with it. And they're really good about it now.
That's amazing. Nice. And go guidance counselors for helping you out there.
Yeah, really.
Right. I was shocked too. I was like, they're not going to like it, but they thought my videos were funny too.
So clearly you're a very out there person, and that's awesome. And you're so confident with it. So I have an odd question.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of like dinner party where you think of people you would want at your dinner party? Mm-hmm. So I got to know yours. What is your 5 or 3?
3. Let's do 3. Five's a lot.
5 is a lot.
What's your
3
55?
celebrities that you would love to have at your dinner party.
Okay, interesting. This is gonna take a second. Can it be TikTokers also?
Yeah, of course.
I really love Brittany Broski on TikTok. I don't know if she's the kombucha girl. Mm-hmm. I love her. I've actually met her. I'm like friends with her, but I love her so much. So she will be there. I love Emma Roberts too.
Emma Roberts. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just like love her. So I guess Emma Roberts would be there too.
Are you a fan of American Horror Story?
Yeah, good job. Like from Coven. I'm obsessed with that.
Yeah.
And then third person.
Living or dead. We'll throw it out there. Anything.
Or dead. Oh my God, I've really never thought of this.
It's fun, right?
Oh, Trisha Paytas, maybe.
Who's that?
Yeah,
Trisha,
I'm not sure who that is.
She's so controversial, and I think that's part of the reason. Like, I wanted.
Oh, I do know who she is.
Yeah,
YouTube, right? She's a big YouTube.
She's been since the dawn of the internet. She's been on so many reality shows like Dr. Phil, Big Brother, like UK, My Strange Addiction, X Factor. She's been everywhere. Gosh. She's like,
wow.
I think she's so funny when she's not trying to be, but she has a very controversial past. So I'm gonna say current Trisha, because right now she's doing good. She's doing well with her little scandals, but she's really funny. So
Well,
Yeah, that's a really cool grouping right there.
and I just wanted to say, really, thank you so much for the invite, Asher. I really appreciate it, dude.
totally. Yeah, you
No,
guys, next time.
I'll drive the DoorDash. It's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right.
So one of the things we love to do on this show, and I'm not going to put you on the spot totally right now. You can always contact us after this. But we'd like to ask our guests to come up with a challenge for us to do, for Jake and I to do on TikTok.
Okay.
So something something around your videos or your style, your things that you do, and just something for us to do. Because we really want to connect with the people that we're interviewing, and of course with people on TikTok.
Mm-hmm. So like a video challenge, like a
Yeah.
Okay, something that just immediately came to mind is, so I actually, I don't know, I got a little bit of trouble for saying I started this trend, but there's a trend that, I'm gonna say I started it. I know I did, but there's this trend where I saw a long time ago on my TikTok account, like on my For You page, this like little kid who's a furry, and he was like running on like all fours, like where like his like torso was like, it was like this. And so he's like running like this, and you can just see his like shoulders and like his like hands running. And so I thought it'd be really funny to just run also like that into the video. It was called, I forgot what the sound was, but it went viral right away. And there's now over 1 million videos to that sound of just people running like that. Like literally Dixie was doing it. Noah Beck was doing it. The original singer of the song was doing it. Like everyone is doing it.
Wow.
And so I say you guys should both do that. Cause it's also, some people did a little duo action where two people did it, but I'll send the link to the.
Please.
Yeah,
We'll definitely have to try that. I still don't know exactly what you mean, but you know what? We're going to do it.
It's very, I don't know why it became a trend. It was so weird, but it was definitely a trend for.
I might hurt myself, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, this has been great. Do you have anything else?
Yeah. Is there anything you'd like to plug?
Definitely.
My TikTok is StinkyAsher. My Instagram is also StinkyAsher. I just realized that's my only social media platform. I don't have any other ones, so that's just StinkyAsher on everything.
Great.
That works. I mean, this has been incredible, and I'm excited for what you have in the future. Do you have any big things that you're planning to post?
Not planning to post, no, but I will say over the summer, I am planning on going to LA for a little bit.
Oh, it's a little bit of a destination TikTok, huh?
Yeah, a little bit of like a lot of collabs coming up.
Oh, that's
nice.
going to be great.
Yeah.
I'm definitely excited for that.
I think I'm going to live there.
Are you going to be allowed back at school after that?
I mean, I'm vaccinated, so
Yeah.
if they don't let me back, my mom's sending an email. That's very
The Jewish mother. The Jewish mother right there. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much
for
again.
having me.
Of course.
It's been great.
This was a lot of fun. So, can't wait to see what you put out next. And, make sure you send us that link.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Great.
thank you so much, man.
This has been a Fall of the House production. Thanks so much for listening. We want to thank our audio engineer, David PK, our producer, Allison Sharkey, our social media manager, Katrina Knudsen, and our host, Anchor. Please make sure to follow us on all social media accounts at Inside the Tok, and that's TOK.